5 foods changing women's lives. Balance hormones, beat menopause, and live longer. Have you been feeling like your body is changing, even though your lifestyle hasn't? Maybe you're more tired than usual, your sleep feels light, your mood is all over the place, and something just feels off. The truth is, these are often signs of hormonal imbalance, something millions of women experience daily, often without even realizing it. And here is the thing, a lot of it has to do with what you're eating or what you're not. The good news? Food can be your most powerful tool to restore hormonal balance, feel energized, and support long-term health and longevity. In today's video, I'm going to share 5 essential foods every woman should be eating to naturally balance hormones, ease menopause symptoms, and boost vitality. Whether you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, or beyond, this video is for you. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay with me until the end. This might be the missing link to transform your health. The connection between hormones, aging, and food in English. Let's start with the big picture. Hormones aren't just about mood swings or monthly cycles. They are the chemical messengers that run the show in your body. They affect everything: your energy, your metabolism, your sleep, your skin, your bones, even how your brain works. And as we age, especially for women, these hormones shift dramatically. Estrogen and progesterone are the 2 key players here. You can think of them as twin sisters with very different personalities. Estrogen is energizing, sharp, social. It helps with memory, keeps your skin plump and your joints flexible. Progesterone, on the other hand, is calming and stabilizing. It supports deep sleep, reduces anxiety, and balances mood. Now here's the catch. These 2 hormones need to stay in harmony. But the modern lifestyle, it throws everything off. Too much stress, processed food, blood sugar spikes, lack of sleep. All of this messes with your delicate hormonal rhythm. And when estrogen and progesterone fall out of sync, you feel it. You might notice heavier periods, PMS, brain fog, stubborn belly fat, irritability, low libido, and eventually symptoms like hot flashes, insomnia, and emotional ups and downs during perimenopause and menopause. But here's where food becomes your superpower. Most women were never taught that your body needs different foods during different hormonal phases. Estrogen thrives on one type of nutrition. Progesterone needs another. And as you go through your 30s, 40s, 50s, or enter menopause, your nutritional needs shift dramatically. Eating the right foods at the right time can help you stabilize blood sugar, support your gut, reduce inflammation, and promote the natural detox of excess hormones. It's not about dieting. It's not about restriction. It's about feeding your body what it actually needs to rebalance itself. And that's what this video is about. These 5 foods I am about to show you aren't just good for your hormones. They are foundational for your energy, your emotional well-being, and your longevity as a woman. So let's dive into the first one. Avocado, estrogen's best friend in English. If there's one food that deserves a gold star for hormone health, it's the avocado. This creamy, nutrient-rich fruit is like a best friend to estrogen, especially in the first half of your cycle, or if you're in perimenopause and need a little hormonal support. Why? Because avocado is a master at stabilizing blood sugar, and that's key to keeping estrogen in balance. When your blood sugar spikes and crashes, your body produces more cortisol, the stress hormone, and that can throw estrogen completely off. Avocado, rich in healthy fats and fiber, helps keep your blood sugar steady throughout the day, which keeps cortisol low and estrogen functioning the way it should. But the benefits don't stop there. Avocados are also packed with B vitamins, potassium, and magnesium, all of which support your nervous system, reduce inflammation, and ease tension. Plus, the healthy fats in avocado help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, all important for hormonal balance and skin health. And here is another little-known fact. Your gut plays a major role in processing and eliminating used hormones, especially estrogen. Avocados are full of prebiotic fibers, which help nourish the good bacteria in your gut, giving you better digestion and better hormonal clearance. During your follicular phase, that is the first 10 to 14 days of your cycle, or even if you don't a T cycle anymore, Eating avocado daily can give your estrogen a gentle, supportive boost. It helps you feel more energized, mentally clear, and emotionally balanced. You can add it to smoothies, eat it sliced on toast, mix it into salads, or just scoop it straight from the skin with a little sea salt. No matter how you eat it, avocado is a powerful, natural ally for women's hormonal health and long-term vitality. Now let's move on to something bitter, in the best way. Bitter foods, the natural detoxifiers. Now let us talk about a food group that doesn't get nearly enough attention: bitter foods. We're talking about things like arugula, dandelion greens, radicchio, lemon, grapefruit, ginger. Foods that make your taste buds wake up and say, "Whoa, what's this?" But here is the thing. Bitter foods are incredibly powerful when it comes to supporting your liver, your gut, and your hormone health. Why does that matter? Because once your body uses hormones like estrogen, it needs to break them down and eliminate them properly. If your liver is sluggish or your gut isn't moving well, those old hormones can build up. And that can cause all kinds of issues like bloating, mood swings, breast tenderness, and even hormone-driven acne. Bitter foods stimulate bile production, which helps your liver detox more efficiently. They also improve digestion, reduce gas and bloating, and support your body's natural elimination process. And here is a bonus. Bitter foods are loaded with antioxidants and phytonutrients that help fight inflammation and oxidative stress, two things that speed up aging and throw your hormones off track. If you're cycling, this group of foods is especially useful during ovulation, when estrogen and testosterone naturally peak and your body needs help clearing what it doesn't need. And if you're in menopause, bitter foods become even more essential. They help flush out old estrogens, support liver health, and reduce symptoms like hot flashes, brain fog, and irritability. Try adding lemon to warm water in the morning, tossing arugula into your salads, or sipping on herbal teas with ginger or dandelion. It's simple, powerful, and surprisingly effective. Sometimes the foods that don't taste sweet are the ones that make you feel your best. Let's move on to the next food group, one that might surprise you: seeds. Seeds, the smart hormone modulators. Seeds may be small, but when it comes to hormone balance, they pack a serious punch. We're talking about flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, and sunflower seeds, each one with a specific role in supporting different phases of a woman's hormonal cycle. Let's start with flax seeds. These tiny powerhouses are rich in lignans, a type of phytoestrogen that helps regulate estrogen levels. If your estrogen is low, lignans can gently raise it. If it's too high, they can help block its excess effects. That's the beauty of flax. It works with your body to restore balance. Flax seeds are especially great during the first half of your cycle, or for postmenopausal women who need mild estrogenic support. Plus, they're high in fiber and omega-3s, which help reduce inflammation and support gut health, both critical for hormonal regulation. Now let's talk about pumpkin seeds. These are rich in zinc and magnesium, which support progesterone production, the calming, sleep-promoting hormone that tends to dip under stress or in the second half of your cycle. Together, flax and pumpkin seeds make up the first phase of a technique known as seed cycling, a natural method where women eat specific seeds during different parts of their cycle to support estrogen and progesterone in rhythm. In the second half of the cycle, women often switch to sunflower and sesame seeds, which provide selenium and vitamin E, nutrients that help clear excess estrogen and promote a smoother transition into the luteal phase or into menopause. Even if you don't have a regular cycle, seed cycling can still help by gently nudging your hormones into a more balanced state. You can sprinkle these seeds into smoothies, yogurts, salads, or even add them to homemade snacks. When it comes to hormone health and longevity, sometimes the smallest foods can have the biggest impact. Next, let's explore the warm, grounding foods that rebuild your strength from the inside out. Root vegetables. Root vegetables, the builders of progesterone root. Vegetables are earthy, nourishing, and deeply supportive for women's hormone health, especially when it comes to building progesterone, the hormone that helps you feel calm, sleep well, and stay emotionally steady. Think sweet potatoes, carrots, beets, squash, parsnips, turnips. These are more than just comfort food. They're your hormone allies, especially if you've been dealing with stress, irregular cycles, anxiety, or feeling burnt out. Here's why. Root vegetables are rich in complex carbohydrates and essential minerals like potassium and magnesium. They help stabilize your blood sugar, fuel your adrenal glands, and support the production of progesterone, which tends to plummet in women who are constantly in go mode. In today's world, many women are running on empty. Busy schedules, chronic stress, intense workouts, fasting, and restrictive diets. All of these can cause progesterone to tank. And when progesterone drops, you feel more anxious, wired but tired, emotionally fragile, and even miss periods. Root veggies bring your body back into balance. They're also great for gut health. Their fiber content feeds your microbiome, which plays a big role in hormone metabolism and inflammation control. Plus, their vibrant colors, orange, purple, red, signal a high content of antioxidants and phytonutrients that support cellular repair and healthy aging. If you're in your luteal phase, the second half of your cycle, or navigating perimenopause or postmenopause, root vegetables can be incredibly grounding. They help ease PMS, reduce cravings, and restore emotional balance. Try roasting them in olive oil with herbs, adding them to soups, or making mashed sweet potato as a nourishing side dish. They're versatile, delicious, and deeply restorative. Next up, let us talk about a food that might be a bit more controversial, but it is one of the most complete hormonal building blocks out there: high-quality animal protein. Animal protein, the hormone building blocks. Let's talk about something that often gets misunderstood in the hormone conversation: animal protein. We're talking grass-fed beef, organic chicken, turkey, eggs, nutrient-dense, high-quality sources of complete protein that your body needs to build hormones. Hormones are made from cholesterol and amino acids, and animal proteins provide both. Without enough of these raw materials, your body can't make the estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, or even serotonin it needs to keep you feeling balanced and resilient. Let's break it down. Beef offers iron, B12, zinc, and all the essential amino acids your body uses to repair tissues and manufacture hormones. For women dealing with fatigue, heavy periods, or brain fog, this can be a game changer. Poultry, like turkey and chicken, is rich in tryptophan, the amino acid your body uses to make serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitter. When estrogen drops, especially in menopause, serotonin often drops with it. This leads to mood swings, anxiety, and sugar cravings. Eating enough tryptophan can help stabilize your mood and support restful sleep. Eggs, especially with the yolk, are loaded with choline, vitamin D, and healthy fats that support liver function and hormone detox. Now, if you're vegetarian or vegan, this doesn't mean you're out of options. It just means you may need to be extra intentional with protein intake and possibly include plant-based protein powders, lentils, beans, and supplements like B12 and iron to support hormone synthesis. The key message here: protein isn't just for muscles, it's foundational for your hormonal structure, mental clarity, and cellular regeneration. When your body is undernourished, your hormones suffer first. So instead of fearing protein, embrace it as part of your longevity strategy, especially during midlife and beyond, when muscle and hormone loss both accelerate. Now that you know the 5 essential foods to support your hormones, let's wrap up with how to put all of this into action, simply, strategically, and in a way that supports long-term vitality. Putting it all together, your hormone longevity toolkit. Now that you know the 5 essential foods that support hormone balance, emotional stability, and healthy aging, how do you actually bring them into your daily life? Let's break it down simply. In the morning, start with a smoothie that includes flax seeds, maybe some avocado, and a handful of leafy greens. You're giving your body fiber, healthy fats, and hormonal building blocks first thing. At lunch, go for a hearty salad with arugula or bitter greens, a serving of protein like chicken or turkey, and a scoop of roasted root vegetables. In the evening, try a comforting bowl with mashed sweet potato, steamed veggies, and grilled salmon or grass-fed beef. Sprinkle on some pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds for that hormonal boost. Throughout the day, sip on warm lemon water, herbal teas with dandelion or ginger, and make sure you're getting enough water to support detox and digestion. You don't have to overhaul your life overnight. Start by adding in these foods gradually, paying attention to how your body feels. You'll likely notice better sleep, more stable moods, improved digestion, and maybe even fewer cravings or hot flashes. And remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about consistency and intuition. Listening to your body, honoring its needs, and supporting it with real whole foods that work with your hormones, not against them. These 5 foods aren't just nice to have. They were foundational tools for hormone balance and longevity. These 5 foods aren't just helpful. They were game changers for any woman navigating hormonal shifts or seeking long-term vitality. You now have simple, delicious tools to support your body through menopause and beyond. But what about your brain? In the next video, you'll discover 10 powerful foods that are protecting memory, boosting focus, and helping people fight off cognitive decline, even before symptoms start. If you care about staying sharp and independent, this is a must-watch. And one more thing, the Longevity Manual is your next step. It's packed with smart, science-backed strategies to help you protect your mind, body, and energy for decades to come. No fluff, just results. Like this video. Subscribe for more empowering content and tap the link below to grab your Longevity Manual before time and memory slips away. Take care of your body, but never forget to take care of your brain. See you in the next one.